Everyone, welcome to my channel. If you've not been here before, it's where I talk about twin flame process, and these are going to be readings by sign for the energy from now, which is the what is it? The 5th, I think. The 5th today, or the 4th, could be the 4th. Yes, I think it's the 4th. Not that it really matters. And they're going to be till probably the end of the month. I might come back and do some more, I'm not sure. So the reason I didn't do them at the beginning of June was because of the eclipse energy that we're kind of coming into now. So really, there felt like a bit of a pause going on between the last full moon, which was on the 26th, to yesterday. And then the energy changed again, so I just was waiting until that happened, really, to feel that shift go on. So yeah, so these are going to be by month. I'm actually just going to come back to do each video because I'll use this as the intro. So what else did I want to say? Yeah, so when I felt the energy shift was not last night, the night before. So I was woken up about 2:30 in the morning, just with like flashbacks going on of every fear that I'd ever had going through me. And it was like all the memories coming up of, like, it was like looking at snapshots or one of those viewfinders where it was just like quick snapshots of everything that's ever scared me. And plus also things from my twin that scare my twin. And it was just like a review, basically. You know, this is what it was like. It was like when they say when your life's about to end, that your life flashes before your eyes. So it's like that. So that's how it felt. So I knew. And normally when I wake up in the night, I can get back to sleep really quickly, and I wasn't able to. I was wait for like 2 hours or something as this review went on, and it was literally like my life flashing by my eyes. So I knew it's like a life-death transformation kind of thing that was going on. And when I got up in the morning and I asked them with the cards what was going on, they said that, and they said it was going on in both of us. So I was experiencing that was going on in both of us, this clearing of fear. And there's more to that story, but I'm going to put out another video just on that progress that I've experienced. But that's when I felt the energy shift. So then I was going to do the readings yesterday, actually, but then what happened was I felt completely wiped out. That came in the afternoon. It was just like being run over by a truck, and completely zapped all my energy. So which is also part of the transformation, because it comes through your physical body. So it's just like like a meltdown inside the physical body of everything that's leaving energetically. And I went and had an early night and woke up this morning feeling all right. So yeah, so I'm going to leave this as the intro, and then I'll come back with the readings by sign. Okay, so see you in the next one. Bye. I hope you're well. So these are the readings for Earth, and this is for the period now, 4th or 5th of June it is today, not sure which. And it's for now until around the full moon at the end of the month. Also not sure what date that is, 26th, 27th, 28th, probably around then. So let's see. First, Earth sign Taurus we're going to look at. And let's zone in and see what. Oh, seeing the King of Pentacles upside down. Don't know the relevance of the upside down yet. What else have you got? Okay. They're talking about walking on the moon. King of Pentacles. And they're showing me process of evolution. So the evolution of man. Oh. Okay, that's a bit elaborate. So they're showing me like 8 prehistoric man and wearing jewellery. So it's something to do with the primal power of the masculine. That's why they show me the man upside down, the King of Pentacles, because he's not just a normal man. He's like a different version. And the version they're showing me is the primal, like Neanderthal or prehistoric man, but with jewellery on, which is like a grandiosity, which is it's like a power, it's like a kingly power, right? So looking at Taurus, so again, it could be, if you're Taurus, your twin, whatever they are, it could be your twin if they're Taurus, and them coming into their power, but it's their power over their masculine energy. It's the power over their masculine attributes, I should say, in the physical. So you're watching this, you're feminine, obviously. The masculine that you're connected to, their masculine identity, and owning the power of that in a constructive way, but with authority and with a certain amount of power. So, it feels like there's been like this curve that we've been on where the masculine energy's been taken out of its power a bit. With all the stuff that we've gone through, say, since the 1970s, with the evolution of humanity and the women's lib movement, and then the Me Too, arriving at that, and the kind of taking the masculine out of their authentic primal power a little bit. I'm not saying anything one way about that, all right, because it's not a political thing. I'm just pointing it out as a thing that we've gone through as humanity. But it feels like them somehow rising into coming back in power in terms of owning part of themselves. So maybe this is to do with them feeling like they can actually come after you, is what it feels like. If you're a Taurian female watching this, feel like they could come after you, because that's that primal masculine energy to chase women, right? And I'm not coming out one way or another on that. I'm not going in the comments about it either or anything like that. I'm just saying it's how it feels for this particular sign. Knight of Pentacles, that's healing energy, physical healing. Oh, Knight of Swords, that's clarity. And these are both masculine, right? Knights. And one is the physical body and one is the mind. And how they relate to each other is what they're saying. How the mind relates to the physical body. It could be something so simple here as just feeling better. The masculine, whoever that is for you, feeling better. And feeling more able to step forth. Come forth with clarity of purpose, clarity of mind in their physical body. In a kind of I want fashion. In a stating their wants with no fear. Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning in the physical world. So yeah, you've got that really strong energy of something coming into physical beingness around what it is, their ideas and their physical nature. I just think your twin might be feeling a lot better about themselves, to be quite honest, and that's how that's relating. And the jewellery on the man, on the masculine, feeling a lot more stronger. They show me like a weightlifter, somebody like admiring their muscles in a mirror. That's what they're showing me. So yeah, feeling more like, also feeling more kind of sexual. Maybe some of your twins have got their sex drive back. Maybe some lost it, because in this process they do lose their sex drive. They go through so many wrong moments with the wrong partners that it just kind of goes away. And they lose that ability. A lot of them. Oh look, Knight of Cups, romance, coming forward with romance. So you've got three things there: mind, emotions, physical body, brand new beginning in the physical world for whoever it is you're connected to. This is all movement forward in these nights. This is great. This is really good, actually, whoever's watching this. Let's see if there's another night coming out. I wonder. No, but still a really good card. It's Three of Cups, which is happiness and joy. So you've got the three things, right? Well, that's actually all right, because the other Knight is energetic anyway. So the energy is what's always at play. So you don't need to know about the energy, do you? But you do need to know about the mind and the emotions and the physical body coming into being in the physical world, and all the happiness that exists there in the Three of Cups, which again is the three Knights, right? Three cups. So you can see the colours in there as well, the same, the blue, the red and the green, the blue, the red and the green. So I just think you've got it all coming on board this month, whoever's watching this, and that you're going to get a really good month. You might even, this feels really strong, that you're going to have some kind of reunion, reconciliation, reasons for rejoicing here. This could be for people who are already together as well. If you're already with your twin, maybe you're going to get some kind of spark coming up, some kind of reason to celebrate even more. Maybe one of you will recover from something that you thought was an illness, and maybe one of you will, maybe you will get your sex drive back. Maybe there'll be a pregnancy, maybe there'll be a wedding, maybe there'll be some kind of engagement, you know, something like that coming up. All right, so let's leave it at that for Taurus. Just feels like really good for Taurus. Really brilliant energy inside the physical body. Very good for the masculine. Right. Next is Virgo. Let's look at Virgo, see what they've got to say. What we're getting for Virgo. Okay, so it looks like a jug, like an old archaic kind of you know, those Middle Eastern jugs with like the round bottoms and it gets slimmer at the top and it's like a handle on it. Maybe like a genie in the lamp kind of jug. And it's turned upside down and all this white light is coming out of it. So the white light is like sparking out of it, but it's quite thick, the light as well. It's quite dense. You can't see through it. It's not like just sparks. It's like a blanket of light, sparky edges. So it's like something being tipped out, some kind of light coming, obviously. Light vessel. Oh, the light vessel. The soul body, the Merkaba, that's your light vessel. So more light, more power to you, they're saying for Virgo. Let's have a look. Two of Wands, new road forward. Four of Swords, resting the mind. So this is a state of no mind. It's going out of body, basically. That's what it means by no mind. So you can be fully awake and be out of body, because all it takes is not thinking. A certain amount of mastery in not thinking, because the mind always wants to think, because it thinks it rules the world, but it doesn't. It's a vibration that rules the world of you. So when you're out of body, you're in your soul body. And when you're out of thinking, you're out of the mind. Doesn't matter if you're asleep or you're awake, then you're out of body. It's what keeps you in the body is thinking, right? New road forward. Could be telling some people to meditate, because a new road forward, and this is meditation as well, Four Swords, which is a direct route to getting out of your mind whilst awake. But like I say, there's walking meditation. So you can actually be, you know, things like getting in touch with nature and being outside and enjoying being in the sunlight and that kind of stuff. Walking around, just walking is really good at getting you out of your head and stopping you from thinking, because as you walk, you see things around you and you notice the things around you and you drift off and you go, it's called when you just zone out. So you just find yourself suddenly coming round and realising that you've been not in your mind for like the past 5 minutes, because you just kind of go out of mind. So it could be that for some Virgos, although I'm feeling that's a bit of a thin, it's a bit of a thin reading for Virgos, isn't it? We want more than that. Ending energetically. Well, it looks like what they're saying is the new road forward, exiting the mind, is going to bring around an ending energetically. They could also be saying that the ending energetically is going to be bringing around the new road forward and the state of no mind. So you might find that you are guided to exit your body for periods of time. I'm feeling if it is, this is a 10 and this is the date of the eclipse coming, and that's what they want from you until the 10th. So just feel your way into that and see how that feels for you. It might feel like that's the right thing to be doing, because if you're guided to go out of body and sleeping, napping, state of no mind, meditating is going out of body because something is ending energetically, then that is that's where you're meant to be. So listen to them. If you're getting this and it's feeling right, let's see. 9 of Pentacles, woman. So the power in the physical body and the power of your life comes from this. It looks like to me you have got an ending of your energetic process on the 10th, because that's the energetic process and that's the 10th and that's the eclipse. And I know for me, and I'm a Virgo, that that's when that's ending, because everybody told me that. So that would make sense that it's applying to all Virgos in some respect. New road forward, right? That's coming a new road forward. This is required though, right? The state of no mind, because the mind will only ever interfere with the ending in the energy and the creating of the new road forward, because the mind can't have control over the process, or in fact your life experience, because it's not the power. The power is the energy. So your energy has to take precedence always over your mind. It's a tough lesson to learn for some people, because a lot of people really like to think and use their mind as just their main source of being, right? But your main source of being needs to be a state of no mind. So your power in the physical of everything that comes to you in the physical is from that state of no mind. State of no mind is the vibration, and this is a woman in the garden with all the worldly goods that she desires, and that includes relationships and love and everything else. And that comes from that, coming from her attachment to her vibration and her focus on her vibration, and the vibration is energy. So it's your focus on vibration here, not your focus on mind that's required, because they're saying there, no mind, ending of an energetic process and a new road forward through that. Focus on the energy, and that's still the focus on the higher self, which is the same. The vibration is the higher self of this woman who's alive, and that is going to bring you what comes in the 10, which is what comes in the physical in the 10. It comes after this card, which is number 9, which is the reunion. So that's what I've got for Virgos. Just going to leave it at that. Next one, Capricorn. So what have we got for Capricorn? Oh, I'm getting a skull and crossbones. And it's like each, it's the bones underneath the skull and crossbone, right, that cross over like that. Each one has a flag on it. I don't know what that's symbolic of. The ending of a race, maybe they put the flag down. Well, skull and crossbones is an ending, isn't it? Because it's a skull, it's bones, it's the skeleton, it's the end. And the flags would be just the signifier, right, of it being the end. Let's see what else they've got. Physical body, Queen of Pentacles. I'm really picking up the energy of your physical health. A lot of Capricorns. So it feels like something ending in your physical body. For some people, I feel like it's going to be maybe the end of like a health issue, for the end of some kind of issue. Maybe some people with their weight. So they're coming to the end of an issue, like they found a way to resolve a problem, an issue with their weight, or what to eat, or how to eat, that kind of thing. So it feels like you've been given the go ahead, in some respect, to like have a new way of existing in your physical body, a better way of existing. Let's see. It also feels like sun is good. So it feels like you're going to be feeling a lot better, a lot fitter, and a lot healthier. Maybe it is to do with a new eating regime, a new diet, a new way of eating. Whole foods, they're saying. Of course, that means meat and saturated fat, right? Not grains. Never grains. Right, so whole foods, whole animal foods, basically. So yes, it feels like you might be feeling better, that you might have come to the end of a journey in terms of your physical body, because it's like the skull and crossbones, it's a skeleton, so it's not death, but it's the ending of something in your physical body. Maybe you're reversing, some of you are reversing some kind of disease or disorder through functional medicine, which is using food as medicine. Feels like everything that grows under the sun, and also being in the sun, because the sun is the main source of energy for us that we've been denied for years by them telling us it's bad for us, and it's not. So it could be you just learning that, and you're getting out in the sun more, and you're not shielding every piece of your naked body from the sunlight, which is what we've been told to do for eons. It's harming us. 9 of Wands, and if it sounds like I'm spewing propaganda, yes I am, because I know this, so I know what's true. So full disclosure, I'm completely on the side of meat and saturated fat and full sunlight. 9 of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. So it feels like you and your journey inside your physical body, and you feeling better and you understanding what makes you feel better inside your physical body is going to make your twin better, right? Because we share everything. You've heard me say that before. It's everything. It's not just a vibration. We are consumed within each other. Absolutely consumed, right? That's why people outside of this journey look at it and say you're obsessed. You're not obsessed. You just have another living being inside of yours, like plastered onto you, right? Like that. They're just, you can't see them, but they're as much that of you as you are of you. So that's what it is. So it feels like you're in you making yourself better. You've made them better, or you're making them better, because whatever stage you're at in this process of getting better, it just feels like it's about you getting better, Capricorn. Go with the flow, Queen of Cups. So it might be, like I say, more to come. And there might be more healing to come. He's not quite at his end of his journey. He's the number 9. He's just about ending. Go with the flow would signify there's a little more to come. And I feel like, as well, because you are the end of the year, your sign, that it means that it is kind of, maybe you've just got a little more way to go than some of the other signs in your process, that maybe you've got a little more of what is the feeling better in the physical body to come, whereas some feel like they're there already and they're feeling better already. So that's it. I'm going to leave it at that for Capricorn. And I'll come back with the next one. Lots of love. See you later. If you wanted to get a reading, details are in the box below. And please, if you need information, go to the website. All the details are there on how to book. Thank you. Bye.